So they're being called forward.
Come on!
And he's let them go. They're away for the 2015 Crabbies Grand National. Caught by surprise, St. Ara amongst the leaders. Bob Ford towards the inside, followed by River Choice, and also up there is Wick Hill. And Godsmeet Judge is not too far behind them as they race on towards the first fence. The Grey Portrait King is also amongst the front runners, and across the bay as they take off at the first. Here's Richard Hoyles.
The ground for the first time. Bob Ford, Gasline Boy is a faller at the first. Gasline Boy and Eli Brown is down. Also down is Alco. We lost 3 at the very first fence as they race towards the second. Bob Ford out in front from Portrait King and St. R as they take that. A mistake by Super Duty back in the field. First Lieutenant is towards the rear early on as they head towards the open ditch number 3. Bob Ford leads over it from Portrait King. St. R blundering unseated the rider Ruby Light. Very bad mistake by Corin Wood, who's brought to a complete standstill and I think will be pulled up before taking the 4th. So over the 4th, Rebel Rebellion leading from across the bay as they step over that towards the back of the field. Super Duty as they make their way down towards the one before Beecher's Brook. Rebel Rebellion leads the National from Sol King as they head towards the 5th and Ian Bartlett.
And the Great Portrait King is up with those as well. Caught by surprise and St. R and Sol just in behind the leading group of runners as they head now down towards Beecher's Brook. And as they come on towards it now, Rebel Rebellion. And the Rebel Rebellion leads from in second place Portrait King as they come over it from Bob Ford towards the inside. River Choice is down there. Monbeg Dude had to jump the fallen horse as they move now on to Foynaven, and it is Rebel Rebellion with about a 2-length lead at this stage to Bob Ford and Portrait King and Sol. Shut the front door right in behind them and then comes across the bay towards the outside. Many Clouds in behind those from Oscar Time, and then comes Royal Knight and Tula Tula as they jump now. Canal Turn, Rebel Rebellion out in front. The leader's getting over it. Balthazar King is down. Bally Casey has been brought down. Lord Windermere is well back in the field. Super Duty is the back marker as Rebel Rebellion takes off at Valentine's, and we rejoin Simon.
Yes, Rebel Rebellion clear of Bob Ford on the right. Portrait King the Grey across the bay is there. Also following these leaders is Sol. AP McCoy's had a lovely run round so far. Green and yellow hoops, white cap just to the left of your picture. He's well in touch in about 7th or 8th place at this stage. Super Duty behind them with the Rainbow Hunter, and on the outside is or caught by surprise, and Rocky Creek also up on the outside, not too far off the leaders. There is the 20 times champion jockey well in touch as Rebel Rebellion leads them over the next clear of Portrait King. They sail over, going back. Alvarado is in the midfield at the moment. The Druid's Nephew is midfield. Godsmeet Judge in the midfield as well as they cross the Melling Road and now head back towards the home straight, and Rebel Rebellion leading the way. On the right is Sol, Portrait King across the bay, the Rainbow Hunter. On the extreme left is Rocky Creek, then caught by surprise alongside Shut the Front Door. St. R is still there. Many Clouds towards the inside as they return towards the next plain fence, looking further back in the field. Godsmeet Judge, Owega Star. On the inside is Chance to Roy. Well back is Cause of Causes. Super Duty has lost a lot of ground right out the back with Tranquil Sea. Coming to the next then, Rebel Rebellion is over in front, followed by Sol, Portrait King across the bay. St. R on the far side with Many Clouds. Then Godsmeet Judge and Shut the Front Door. Now on towards another plain one, the one before the chair. This is the 14th, Rebel Rebellion. A tremendous round of jumping so far. Most of them have landed safely over that, and now they're on towards the biggest fence on the course in the Crabbies Grand National. Rebel Rebellion leads Sol towards the chair fence, preceded by a loose horse. They're followed by Portrait King. Many Clouds on the inside in the noseband. Then after these, St. R across the bay. Out wide the Rainbow Hunter, wide of Shut the Front Door. Still well in touch. Oscar Time is right there as well. Then Godsmeet Judge, followed further back by Royal Knight. Alvarado on the inside as they clear the water. The Druid's Nephew and Rocky Creek stood in the race. Then caught by surprise, Bob Ford round the inside of Alvarado. Further back Dollar Tulo, Lot still standing. Followed then by Wick Hill. Then after these is Lord Windermere and Spring Hill towards the back of the field with Pinot de Rey, who's well back, last year's winner at the moment. Also towards the rear, Monbeg Dude, Nina Carr Strawberry is amongst the back markers on First Lieutenant, also towards the rear Tranquil Sea, and then Super Duty as they return across the Melling Road with about 29 still standing onto the second circuit. The Rainbow Hunter in the firing line with Rebel Rebellion, St. R. Here's Richard.
Union East fell the one before Beecher's first time round, but as many as 29 heading out on the second circuit, headed by Rebel Rebellion, St. R. The Rainbow Hunter towards the outside, the Druid's Nephew getting involved. Just behind the leader, Shut the Front Door, still travels comfortably enough towards the inside, Portrait King. There hasn't been many out of the race in the last mile or so, but caught by surprise has just been pulled up before the one before the ditch. The Rainbow Hunter leads over this ditch by a length or so from the Druid's Nephew in second place. St. R is third, Rebel Rebellion Soul. Portrait King, Shut the Front Door, and Rocky Creek side by side. Many Clouds right up the inside as they take the one that heads them down towards Beecher's Brook. Tranquil Sea right at the back of the field in company with Lord Windermere. Super Duty's continuing. So this is the one before Beecher's. The Rainbow Hunter, and on the outside the Druid's Nephew are the front two with Sol as we go back to Ian.
St. R just in behind those from Shut the Front Door, and then comes Many Clouds. They will not be taking the canal turn on this circuit. It'll be bypassed as they head then down now to Beecher's Brook, and Sol has come through with a Rainbow Hunter and the Druid's Nephew, Many Clouds, and then St. R. Shut the Front Door in sixth position, and Portrait King in behind those as the tailenders get over it now, and they come on towards Foynehaven. In behind the leaders is Royal Knight, and then a Knight in Milan, and Montparnasse just in behind that as the Druid's Nephew, and the red and white now is the leader as they're waved around canal turn, and it is the blue of Sol, the red and white, the Druid's Nephew. Shut the Front Door, Many Clouds, St. R in behind those. Then Portrait King, the Rainbow Hunter, Oscar Time, and the Knight in Milan from Rocky Creek, and Royal Knight and Montparnasse and Alvarado, God's Majaj and Dula Tulo. Pinot de Rey just in behind those from Owega Star as they jump Valentine's, and we rejoin Simon.
And the Druid's Nephew led over Valentine's from Sol in second, St. R, Many Clouds. McCoy has had a dream trip on Shut the Front Door on the outside. He's got every chance as they clear the nets. The Druid's Nephew slithers to the ground and is out of the race, and it leaves Many Clouds and last year's winning rider Leighton Aspel with the lead. But right there in second is AP McCoy on Shut the Front Door. Over the next Sol and St. R are third and fourth. Then Portrait King, followed by Oscar Time, Knight in Milan, and then further back Pinot de Rey is making some late ground now. Over the next, Many Clouds, Shut the Front Door, just dived at that. Portrait King is a faller there, and it's Many Clouds, the Hennessy winner. Leighton Aspel looks around for dangers. He's got a length and a half over Shut the Front Door in second. St. R is third. Then towards the outside, Royal Knight, the stable companion of Pinot de Rey, getting into it. A very stout sayer, followed by Sol, Knight in Milan, Pinot de Rey closing up the inside. Then Monbeg Dude in a red cap from the rear, followed by Rocky Creek and Alvarado. They head on then to the final two fences in the 2015 Krabby's Grand National, and Many Clouds leads. Shut the Front Door on the inside, the far side now under the champion jockey, followed by St. R. This is the second last fence. Many Clouds lifts off about a length and a half clear of Shut the Front Door and St. R. They're away from Royal Knight and Sol and Monbeg Dude, who's running on, but Many Clouds comes towards the final fence under Leighton Aspel, 12 months on from his victory on Pinot de Rey. St. R into second place now. McCoy asking for more on Shut the Front Door. Monbeg Dude is still staying on. They make the long run in now, and Many Clouds still out in front by 2 or 3 lengths to St. R. Monbeg Dude still stays on. Then Shut the Front Door. A furlong left to go, passing the elbow. Many Clouds by 3 lengths to St. R. Many Clouds is getting tired. St. R staying on down the outside. Many Clouds by 2 lengths, by a length and a half. Here comes the line. It's Leighton Aspel, back-to-back Grand Nationals. He wins on Many Clouds. Many Clouds has won the National, followed in second by St. R. Monbeg Dude in third. Alvarado fills out for fourth again. Then Shut the Front Door and Royal Knight, followed by Cause of Causes, Tranquil Sea. Further back, Chance de Roy. Many finishers, Pinot de Rey, Owega Star, Montparnasse,